nation. We are indeed excited to welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's our visiting team and our home team.
Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen with you. That's Harrison Butker, set to get things started. Off we go on this cold afternoon in Chicago. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Dragon 60. Ready.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Oh, the first play, and he is intercepted. Picked off by Nick Bolton. And the Blues are going to get the football here. They force the INT on the game's opening drive.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. Is one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Mahomes now on second down. Got a man. That's Rashee Rice. And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. It's third down coming up.
And it's third down.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Exiting the pocket right. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a fourth down.
And I think this is just a really good quarterback play. You understand you got 3 points in your pocket. Don't try to be a hero on third down and make the perfect pass. Throw it away. And at the end, just come away with points on this drive.
Harrison Butker on now for the field goal. This will be an even 40-yard attempt. Butker's kick is good. And the Blues will take a 3-0 lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
First down and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On the ready.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolves.
A first carry here for Devon Achane. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
At the 39-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Ready. Mustang 19. Here we go. Set. Cowboy 80. Go.
Back to throw. That finds Nakua downfield, complete. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Not just a first down, but reception number 70 on the season. Here's 1st and 10.
60 Bobcats. Go.
Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Ready.
He'll look to throw. Finds Nakua on the slant. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
Every defense in the league, Mike, they stress the importance of defending the middle of the field. And in this case, that's just too much room to operate. They have to find a way to close and cloudy up those windows, make the quarterback throw the ball to the sidelines. And you allow him to operate in there, especially with that much space, you're going to make for a long day.
Michael Mayer, the tight end, was targeted with that one. And now it's 4th down. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. Spotted at the 45, this is a 55-yard attempt. Aubrey's kick is good. And the Blues will tie the game at 3 apiece.
And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
So the field goal draws us even. It is now 3-3 as the kick's away. It's Xavier Worthy on the return. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
1st down and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
First down throw, Mahomes. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. And we'll see where they spot this. Very close to a first down. He's forced out just shy of the mark.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Second and inches.
Yellow.
On the ground, that is Rashard Smith. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Short throw, caught by the tight end, Gray. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 47-yard line.
On 2nd down, Mahomes. He'll get this complete to Walker. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. His 2nd grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down.
11 on the play. And a St. Louis first down.
Yellow.
The run up the middle, it's Walker. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
We're seeing such an uptick, Mike, across the league in these hybrid kind of positionless defenders. especially safety. So are they a safety? Are they a linebacker? They're good in both coverage. And in this case, they can play near the line of scrimmage and still make plays on the ground. So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw. But think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
3rd and 10.
Let's go, little lady!
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
Harrison Butker on now for the field goal. They'll put this one down at midfield. Here comes a 60-yard attempt. His kick is good. From 60 yards out, he's got the leg to knock it through.
And you talk about having confidence in your kicker, Mike. I mean, to send him out there to kick from midfield, and what does he do? He repays you with that confidence with a 60-yard field goal. I mean, that was something else.
Now return coming from the 7. Now an opening past the 30. Still on the move. And he's going to take this all the way back. 91 yards. Touchdown, Chicago. Greg, it is a beautiful thing to watch. 11 come together. We always focus on the return man, but the entire special teams unit paves the way for that score.
And all week, Mike, when you talk to this group, the coaches thought they had an advantage in the return game, and I think we can see why. They felt their scheme and their blockers was a great matchup against this kickoff unit, and in this case, it's very easy to see why.
Here comes Worthy to return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he is out of bounds on the return as that ends the first quarter of action. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Throwing is Mahomes. That's caught. It's Jared Wiley, the tight end. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
It's a gain of 20. 1st down.
Hey, 43, 43, 15.
Now Walker. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 9. On play action, it's Mahomes. Out to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
On 3rd down, Mahomes. He'll get this one complete to Brown. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So,
oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. The former Nittany Lion, Chop Robinson, getting to the quarterback there for his 8th sack of the year. Mahomes now to throw on second down. That's caught. It's Xavier Worthy. And he's going to be forced out of bounds. Still plenty of work to do. Third and long coming up.
Brings up third down.
Now this offense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll talk things over before third down.
Yellow, yellow. That's a line.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That one incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is fourth down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Blues cut the deficit down to 1.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
After the made field goal, Butker back on the field to send this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Let's go. Get up.
On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
Now a screen set up for Achane. This one going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
Third and a long way to go.
Crackle 80.
They'll look to throw. He's going to let this one go deep to the 20. And he's going to take this one all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Chicago. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Makes the score Bulls 17, Blues 9.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes Worthy to return. And he'll be out of bounds just past the 25.
They'll take over. First down and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3 at the 33-yard line.
Come back!
Once again, it's Walker. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. L'Jarius Sneed in on the stop.
L'Jarius Sneed on the tackle. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and inches.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I will be right back after this. Third and inches.
Fire down these two. Fire down these two. First and 1, 80. First up.
Play action here. Mahomes. That one caught by Smith. And it looks like he's going to have a first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
So on these play calls, Mike, on 3rd and inches, typically how it goes is we're going to try to take a shot, then there's a medium zone option, and then the last resort is just pick up the first down with something underneath and get that fresh set of downs. So in this case, he settles for the underneath throw, but it's still enough to pick up the first down.
Straight ahead, it's Walker. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
To throw is Mahomes. Flush to his right. Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. And 3rd down coming up.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Mahomes going to throw here on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
Brought down, short return, and they'll take over there.
34-yard line.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
10 yards.
Now this offense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Pass is caught by Gray, right side. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 8.
That's a second charge timeout to Chicago, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in this second quarter. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Go.
The RPO, that one is complete. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line.
That's another.
It is a big play on 1st down. 35 yards.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Ready.
They'll toss it here to Achane. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Got
At
it.
the
Ready?
11-yard line.
Come 19. Come 19. Get it.
Now the offense will use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. Now a 2nd timeout called by the defense. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. Out now is the field goal unit. They'll try to pick up 3 points here. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Blues going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Here comes Worthy to return. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
First down and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Attack. Attack. That's a line.
This drive starts on the ground with Walker.
At this point in the game, Mike, we just haven't seen a lot of fire out of this offense. Here's another run, simple handoff, no gain.
At the 20-yard line.
Second and 10. Now Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And that changes things. Out of bounds inside the 40. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 42 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They go play action with Mahomes. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Mahomes back. Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
So these screen plays, they always seem so commonplace. They seem a little bit routine, right, Mike? But really, for them to work, there's a huge, significant timing element to it where the offensive line, the back, you can't be downfield too early, but you can't go too late. There's so many reps and reps that allow certain teams to be really good at the screen game and allow certain teams to just never really get their screen game off the ground. Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way. So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
On the ready. Tag. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
It's a gain of 9.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 1.
Come on. Go.
Now they'll set up to throw. Nakua snags it over the middle. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
It's a gain of 22 yards.
We saw a lot of throws from him like that playing for UCLA last fall. This one, good for a first down.
And nothing matters if this protection isn't able to pick up that blitz. They do a fantastic job of stunting that pass rush just long enough to find an open man downfield.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. On the ground, here comes Patterson. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
That finds Nakua downfield, complete. And he's into the end zone, and they are making it look easy. Puka Nakua, touchdown Bulls. What a year. That is touchdown number 22 on the season. That touchdown reception number 22 for him this year. Tied for 2nd all-time with Jerry Rice, who did it in 1987. One away from Randy Moss's record of 23 TDs. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes Worthy to return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
They'll take over 1st down and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
It's 2nd down.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That's over the middle. And caught by Rice. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
That's good for a St. Louis 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
First down throw, Mahomes. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
From the gun, here's the give to Walker. And he'll get it back to midfield. That's it. No gain on the play.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
3rd down and 9. To throw is Mahomes. They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. Good-looking screenplay there, a gain of 11 and a 1st down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets to the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the 1st down anyway.
Hey, 57, 57.
On 1st down, it's Mahomes. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
shotgun run now with Walker. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
A gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
Yellow. There's a line.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down. Here's Mahomes. And that'll be incomplete. What turns out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready? Get it!
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
That's good.
Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a 1st down.
Ready? Go!
Now, faking the give. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
Gilman on the coverage.
60 Bobcat! Let's go! 60 Bison! 60 Bison! Ready?
He'll look to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
Gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
On the double. Here we go. Set. Cougar 19. 70. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Back to throw. He's got his running back downfield, and it's complete. And he'll be taken down. It's a big one right there. 42 yards. So the big play gets him down close. And now it's 1st and goal. Back to the air one more time. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Here we go. Here we go. Bronco 80. Ready?
H.N. goes over the top and into the end zone. Touchdown. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Score Bulls 34, Blues 12.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes Worthy to return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
They'll take over. 1st down and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Yellow.
They'll run here with Walker. And the struggles continue. He's dropped behind the line again.
A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
Mahomes now to throw on second down. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force third down. Noah Gray, the tight end, was the intended receiver. And it'll be third down. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long. Now Mahomes. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th. And wind up turning it over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
Third down and 13.
They'll look to throw. Now a screen set up for Achane. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
That's incomplete. Daring call on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. And this ball's going to be incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
That one swung out wide to Walker. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up third down.
Here's Mahomes. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
The offense staying out there for this 4th down. Mahomes now to throw again. Now a deep ball looking for Brown.
Ready, right?
Here's a give to HN. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
1 yard gain.
Ready, ready.
It is 2nd and 9.
60.
At the 49-yard line.
Ready, ready. 19, Tiger. 19, Tiger.
He'll drop to throw. He's got the golden domer. That's Michael Mayer. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
A gain of 26
It's a gain there of 26 yards.
To Michael Mayer.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
Hey, Ken. Here we go.
And he tried to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. Picked off by Trenton Simpson. Still on the move. Inside the 10. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Blues.
St. Louis.
Yeah, that's just a mistake by this quarterback, Mike. That's just really inexcusable. You can't continue to push your luck. And at a level like this, against defenders this good, you continue to put the ball in harm's way, eventually, they're going to make you pay.
And now you get the pick six, and right on the heels of that, the offense comes out to go for 2.
For a 2-point conversion.
They'll drop to throw. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision jarred it loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts. Get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one.
Here we go, son. 222. 175. Go.
Play action now for Fields. Now he'll run. And Fields, who's tough to bring down the open field, gives the D a break as he slides down. But he got the first down.
And this is when it just gets very frustrating as a defense, because this is what it's been like all day. The pass rush is good, but just not quite good enough. They let him slip through, and he burns them with big yardage.
Get it. Let go.
On the handoff, this is HN. And he's going to be marked out of bounds down at the 3. That's a gain of 16 yards, and it sets up 1st and goal.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, Mike, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
Will go again from the 3. It is 2nd and goal.
Here we go, Strike. Strike.
They go play action with Fields. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
Here comes Worthy to return. And he is going to be taken down, and that is going to do it.